All right. Fair use. Again, this is me speaking to the platform, right? Because of course, we're walking on eggshells and whatnot. Again, this is me showing a video from Fox News. Again, this is fair use. Yeah. Again, over here we do, actual journalism. Now, please note. Do you know what? I'll wait to say what I was going to say. So let's just play this. I may actually slightly speak over something just to kind of mumble it up, but you already know what she's saying, right? As I say, I don't want the video to go down the drain. Should be about maybe a half-hour video, 45-minute video. I'm going to spend too long on certain parts of it anyway, because there's just no need. It's already all been said already. There's enough videos there that covers everything that I've already said. So again, if you're a newbie coming in over here, NPC, Lemon Zombieland variant, or somebody that actually has a brain, do the obvious, your due diligence, yeah. But I was gonna say, because sometimes you can't get what somebody's actually fully on about from one video, but sometimes you can. Just bear with me and all will be clear in a few moments. Now, let's kick off with this.
Regarding the COVID vaccine, the CDC is now saying there has been enough cases of people who have had the vaccine, received the vaccine, and then suffered a stroke. The agency will now be investigating any potential links between the shots and strokes in some of those patients.
All right. Now, we have got some not good news in, for this individual and for many other individuals that unfortunately are gullible to the system at hand. Yeah. Now, straight away, let me wish this person and many others full recovery. Yeah. Now, being a realist for either way, yeah. Again, I wish you well, but at the same time, either way, because we know shit can go either way, whether it's a ongoing thing that might happen from you getting what into your body, yeah, and obviously that you may not pass away straight away. My point is, either or, whether you're getting a full recovery or you're still under the weather, so to speak, I still wish you all the best. Full recovery, obviously, if you go the other way. Again, if you're still under the weather or either way, my point is what I'm trying to get to. Aside from wishing you well, sincerely and genuinely, yeah, I wish you also that now you begin to wake your ass up, yeah. Because again, these are the same people in the last couple of years that will come out and say, "Oh, and I covered this." They come out and say, it was in the news. They say, "Oh, we found new particulates in the air, never before found in human history, and it's causing global warming and respiratory issues in adults." Oh, really? So all that within the last year and a half, ongoing from 2020. This is the type of BS that the news gives us. Yeah. The same type of BS that the same gang that control the media, aka the Jesuit order, yeah, the same gang that give you the buffoonery of the heliocentric model, the same gang that stages how many different wars and nonsense. Again, we got decodes to go through anyway, so I'm not going to chin wag and sidebar too much, because again, I've done it all before and I'm going to be doing it all again. And today's work, which is obviously going to check out, it's going to then check out all the other stuff from the entire community. All right, because again, this isn't about I want subscribers in that way, or I want the views. No, I've broke this down already. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go figure and catch when I say that. Yeah, because I know he's definitely came out and said it. I've had it in a video on my other channel that I will turn on next week. Definitely, I'll turn them on next week. And because they're currently hidden, of course, getting ridiculous strikes and whatnot. You know what I mean? From this absolutely Jesuit-owned ridiculous platform, aka Jesuit Tube. You got Jugal, Jesuit Jugal. It's just absolutely ridiculous. You know? So imagine. Now let me just show you this as well, because I was going to say something else, but just come back. So check that out as well. Do I need to read that again? Hold on. Again, this is another reason why I had to start off the video with this, because when I saw this maybe a day and a half ago, I was just like, come on, man, we're all not like that. Regardless if we're online, arch enemy type of thing. You know what I mean? I don't even package you really as like you're my arch enemy. I just see it as bit of banter. As I say, I'm not a fly in the wall. I don't know who's definitely paid to do XYZ. Yeah, like as in a full-blown agent. Yeah. Again, that's all speculative. But that aside, my point is, what does it take for you to wake up and realize these people aren't your friends? But my point is, again, part of that is rhetorical, because the programming, the heavy duty mind schism, and the programming, the MK Ultra programming and all its greatness, if you may, it is really doing a number on people. Yeah, and excuse the pun on that for what we get down with. Also, of course, we have we've already seen the thumbnail. Yeah, so we're gonna get to these two individuals in a moment. Unbelievable. At the same time, one of these individuals, well, actually, both of them, an aspect that I can say yes, slightly. One of them more so than the other one. Of course, Zach, fantastic with what you've brought forth, but then we know where I'm about to go with the other aspects, yeah, that I've already explained how many times. And this is, listen, the audacity and the sometime-ish behavior and the unnecessary isolation that these type of people or this individual does to other people in the community, especially somebody that should be a prominent figure in the community. I might not magically I'm at 70 subscribers now. This is Call Me Kinfolk. Shout out to Call Me Kinfolk. I'm not dissing. As I said, I got the screenshots to even expound on what I'm talking about here. But the man just put up on his community wall post, 70 congratulations, 70k subscribers. So I was like, wow, man, I can't even add a couple of new subscribers here and there. My shit don't move. Doesn't matter what channel I'm on, whether it's the 1,000 subscriber one or 1,500. The other one that's got whatever that was, I can't remember what that is now, maybe 500 or something like that. And then obviously this one that just about's got 262. Now obviously we know, again, algorithms, shadow banning, all this type of stuff. Leaving comments. You go on another account, you can't see the comment, or you can only see half the comment, and that's even when you press new comments on the little tab bit as well. Yeah, this is what they do. Yeah, or comments disappearing after 20 seconds or 30 seconds, or sometimes a minute, or sometimes even later than that. This platform is just, how is there not a mass exodus of people just leaving? It's all rhetorical, to be fair. And the same as rhetorical of why individuals in and out of communities don't shine light on other people like they're supposed to. Yeah, you might get it sometimes here and there. Oh, check that channel out or whatever, or obviously they've got their subscribers open so you can see. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the more the merrier, and you can get a bigger picture. Obviously, you're gonna take to certain people that may, you like how they speak, how they deliver stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm not here for you to like me. Did you get the message? It's very simple. And I'm sure with the consistency that I've been put out with, it's pretty disgusting, the less than once in a blue moon shout out that I may get from Zachary K. Hubbard or some type of shit like that. You know what I mean? It's fucking disgusting. So again, fuck you. Fantastic for the work, but fuck you, innit? As I said in one of my last videos there, yeah? Anyway, we'll get back to them hombres and them one another in 2 secs. So I'm sure you've read that by now, yeah? Right, so what I've just done is already covered. Again, don't bundle us all in. Oh, well, shout flat earthers. I don't bundle all globe heads the same. You know what I mean? That's why I keep telling this other pendejo, Zachary K. Hubbard, which we'll get to in a second. Stop bundling us all in and come and debate me or Dr. Savage. Have a discussion. Yeah? Because we've got obviously a batch of answers. There's Parts that obviously, we don't know, you know what I mean? Which is okay. But my point is, if there wasn't so many holes in the heliocentric model, we wouldn't be having the discussion or the debates. Plain and simple. Yeah? If there wasn't the amount of holes in the idiot-centric Jesuit order model, we wouldn't be having this flipping discussion and or debate. So go figure on that. This is absolutely ludicrous now. Going into 2023, we've still got people. Do you know what? Let me say what I'm going to say, because I'm going to do with these. As I said, I've already broken down why it's okay to have a bit of pride and ego. Yeah? Because that will aid you to persevere through with certain things. But then don't let that cloud your judgment. Just like, let me quickly sidebar, Arthur the other day. Shout out to Simple Truth TV. Hey, Arthur the other day. What do you say about basically not acknowledging the organic side? Some bullshit he said like that. He's speaking to Data Production Media. Shout out to Data Production Media. Again, great to see you getting about now as well. Getting more recognition and stuff. Just go subscribe to him. Puts out great information. Understanding the stock market and the, astrotheology or the astrological stuff. How they, wax and wane like farmers, with their pump and dumps and all this type of stuff. You know what I mean? But anyway, don't let that cloud your judgment, man. Because there's like an A, B, or C. Yes, things could be organic. Sometimes it's a mixed bag with something that happened naturally. But then we know they will doctor it up in the news and put all the specific numbers for a specific situation. Yeah? And then obviously we got the full-blown nefarious mittens that will do what they do. Yeah? Why is that so hard? So fully organic, mix of true lies fully organic, mix of true lies, or full-blown the gang. Yeah? Why is that so hard to comprehend, Arthur? You've been here long enough. Pack that bullshit in, sir. Thank you very much. Now let's keep it moving. This is absolutely ridiculous. So he goes on to say he's at home now since he's had, a stroke and stuff. Not really sure what happened, but they managed to. And it's the other thing as well. They can easily feed him something else now. And so, don't know what his second name is, but Mr. Craig or Mr. FTFE, it's XYZ something else, yeah. And then now that will partition your mind to then think, oh, it's that now. Oh, let me go and get my, third and fourth, booster. Yeah, get more arm candy. Or more arm toxins, whatever you want to say. Yeah? But again, what are the odds of that? Because you got, what? Yeah? This is why, you just had, what happened to you. You still hugging Bill Gates' nutsack. Oh, thanks, Bill Gates. Oh, I love Microsoft. If it wasn't for him and other people, we wouldn't have computers and internet. Oh, thanks Steve Jobs and all this type of stuff. Like, you think all these people are actually your friends or something? Is that what you're telling me? Do you actually do any real independent research? Again, where is the going against people waiting for Loch Ness Monster? Where's the people, because he does, it's FTFE, aka Fight the Flat Earth, as I already pointed out. Where is the fight the people waiting in their tent and camping out looking for Sasquatch? Where is that? Fight the flat Earth, fight the people waiting for that Sasquatch. Where is that? What is this campaign? And you can only deal with this for your campaign. How comes you haven't got a couple of other things going on? But yet you want to go and ask for, I don't know if you're still up on your community wall posts, FTFE. I want £25,000. He's asking the people to sponsor him up to £25,000 so he can make 4 documentaries to do with the heliocentric model. One about gravity. One about this thing, that thing. It's like, really? Wow. Wow. The audacity. But as I say, there's different minds and how they've been programmed. So again, I don't know if he's a full-blown agent paid to do it. Somebody that actually knows what's going on. That's not an agent, but happily, I'm fighting the flat earth. Yeah? I don't know. But at the end of the day, alright, where we go now? 1 second, guys. Alright, guys, we're going to watch about 6 minutes of this. And then, I'm going to chime in. So we watch about 6 minutes. Basically, we're going to watch up to Jake the Arsehole. Yeah. I mean, such a fitting name for this individual. And before we even play this is somebody that annoys me, regardless if it might be, true earth. No, but, mate, how are you, after all this time, going to be coming out with crap like this? With all the stuff from this community? Huh? Really? Let alone just Zach as an individual. You know what I mean? Let alone just Zach as an individual. You lost your damn mind. Did you even have one to begin with? And it's just like what's his name? Russian vids, about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, tops, or around that time. I've left a message on just a couple of his videos, and one of them, because he loves remember he had Zach on maybe about a year and a half ago now, and then after that when he had Zach on, because basically before he had Zach on, those that watch some of his videos, Russian vids, or is now called RV Truth, or is called They Live Truth. Basically, he's always used to belittle the work. Oh, you're putting all these numbers together, you can just make anything up. It's like, what are you talking about? How many videos has Zach made absolutely destroying people? And my point is, he doesn't even have to do that, because anybody with a brain already knows these people have already put their head, happily, mind you, because these people always keep coming back and doing the same crap over and over again. They happily come and put their head and necks inside the Gematria Guillotine. They keep putting their head inside the Gematria Guillotine like a fool. Snip, 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 snip. You know what I mean? Snip, snip. Yeah? And this is what they deserve. Infinite snips. And it just shows their character, what they're about, on a few levels and layers here, yeah? So again, RV Truth, wants to belittle the work, but then he has Zach on. Then I think, oh, okay, maybe he sees the light slightly. And I remember at the time, journalism had a thing with RV Truth at the time, so there was all, kind of back and forth against each other, with whatever live streams they had going on and, whatever was going on. I think RV Truth went on journalism show at the time. And same with journalism as well. Talking some bullshit. And I'm like, these people are supposed to be logical based and pattern based people. You know what I mean? Like patterns, sequences. And it's like, how can you not see this? So I left them a message. I said, hey, like after we had Zach on and stuff, I'm thinking, and this is just recently. So this ain't a year and a half ago. And even though I know he's kind of gone back on what he said, not long after we had Zach, because he started bullshitting Zach, chatting bullshit down to the work again about a year and a half ago, after we had Zach on the show. And it's like, what is with these people? And all he ever does, this guy, 33, like that's all he knows. So all you do is show the numerology of 33 in every fucking video, RV Truth. Always use some crusty calculator as well, when there's a great calculator there for you to use. So fuck you on that as well. You don't even support Derek's calculator. And can't remember what the hell I was going to say now. But the point is, you just got the audacity, yeah, to still be belittling people, the community, Zach, the work itself. It's just like, can you not just shut the fuck up? Yeah? Stay in your lane. Yeah? Wind your neck in, or your fingers typing, or when you're going to push to upload. Think about what you're doing. Yeah? Pack it in. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you're the one, yeah, you might have your followers, under this hypnotic spell, and they think the sun shines at your ass, whether it's FTFE, McLooney Toon, this one, that one, Scam Man, Dumbass, Sly Man Dan. You know what I mean? And even some of the followers for this individual over here. Yeah? But then you get individuals like me that, we see greatness with aspects, but then we also see, well, what the fuck is going on there? And over a period of time. Yeah? Absolutely fucking ridiculous. So anyway, I've wasted enough time chatting that shit. Fucking hell, already 20 minutes. Actually, that seems about right. But anyway, it's just the same bullshit. They chat the same type of shit. So anyway, let's just see this now. This next poohead individual, along with this also shithead individual, even though he's got, you know, great aspects there also. Yeah, but you need to know yourself and at least try and change some of the defaults to a different default now. Yeah, when it comes to your character, not everything. Yeah, again, as I've said before, pride and ego, you know, it aided him to persevere. Imagine he took on board everything his sister used to belittle him, Zach, you know, when he's, before he even found the numbers. Then he finds the numbers, you know, friends, family, you know, his sister, as I just mentioned, you know what I mean, putting the man down. So imagine then now, if he tucks in his tail and says, oh my god, actually I'm going crazy. Tutu's now he's, you know, taking medication, you know what I mean. Tutu's now years later, from, you know, 2001 up to, you know, 2013, when he actually made his first Gematria videos and uploads. So imagine, there's no nothing, there's no community, there's no nothing. And all those that say, there was Gematria before, Zach. Yeah, but has anybody brought it forth like him? And then other people in the G community, the Gematria community, not Andrew Tate, top G community, in the G Gematria community. Also, I'm not going to bother continuing to cover that stupid situation there, especially with the view ratio on the 30-second video compared to the 15-minute video. And I had to even go back to the short Andrew Tate video and say, yeah, make sure you watch the other one first. So just looking at the ratio balance of the view count, it's like, even now, could I even be asked to make a video? You know, it's no fucking point. That's why I said I can just come back in the summertime and make another video, because the system's still erect and I'm going to find the same shit, the same hallmarks. I could come back in 20 years, another lifetime. The system's still up. I'm going to find the same shit. Yeah? So again, if you didn't have the ego and the pride to persevere through, there would be no community, more than likely. I'm not saying somebody else may not have, but come on, man. What's the likelihood of? And even if you want to say, it's an agent, my point is, what are you doing with the information? A bazillion of these people that want to come and chat shit, or to me, whoever, yeah, that is actually, you know, bringing something of substance and magnitude into the fucking reality. Are any of these people, for the most part, you know, 90% of them, are they mirroring videos, doing anything? No, they just got some fucking YouTube account going around chatting shit willy-nilly for the most part. What the fuck are you doing? Are you doing anything to counterbalance the you know, the walking on platform, walking on eggshells on this platform, the shadow banning, you know what I mean, all the other shit that people like myself have to fucking put up with? You ain't doing fuck all. Therefore, fuck off with your bullshit, or fucking start mirroring some videos, and or if you've learned and applied, or you haven't do it, learn and apply and fucking put out the information. Why is that so fucking hard? Huh? Fucking turd brains. Fuck you, man. It's why nothing don't fucking go nowhere, you know? All these people going like, want to work foundation and do all of this, even in the fucking music arena. My goodness. Shall I break down some of the things that happened in my slipstream recently? And I was even testing the waters again after something else that happened before. And it's like, fucking hell, man. Oh my God. Literally speaking to yourself. And even right now, you know, we're in Mercury retrograde. For people like myself, you know, especially having ruling planet as fucking as you know, because I'm a Gemini, having a ruling planet as fucking you know, I'm a 2-2 22nd, I'm a Gemini. So imagine, you know, ruling planet to do with communication and whatnot. So imagine what it's like for me, or somebody that's, you know, not desensitized, you know what I mean, tuned in somewhat how you're supposed to be tuned in. And then, as I say, for the most part, the lights are on with people, but there's nobody home. You're talking, and it's just not going anywhere. You're just in your own self-echo chamber, through no fault of your own. So then imagine now, it's always Mercury retrograde, but then obviously it spikes up a little bit higher when you're actually in Mercury retrograde. I've got to put up with that shit every day, year round. Yeah? And then deal with the spikes, because I think Mercury retrograde is just ending right now. Again, look at how many people watched the video that McLooney Tune shared the other day. You've got nearly 1,000 views. How many subs have now subbed to the channel since? As I say, 2 subs, literally. Yeah? One probably because they just want to see what I put up because there's still a NPC Zombieland. And I think the other one was Charlie Girl that was in Flatzoid. Shout out to Charlie Girl. She puts out some stuff from BitShoot. So go and check her out, Charlie Girl. Yeah? It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's like, oh my God. Again, listen. Do you know what, yeah? Alright, so let's watch this now. Let me just check my space as well, just to make sure. I don't want to fuck up my video. Shit, did it pause it? Alright guys, I need to pick this up in part 2. Reason being is because I forgot to switch where the recording's going over. So my SD card is full. And then over on the internal storage, I've still got a gig. So catch me in part 2. Much love. Sorry about that.